across the morning sky. Feel what's on the wind. Find the perfect water and hope the day won't end. Tune into the outside from the inside once again. Listen to the thunder and watch an eagle soar. We call it living inside the great outdoors.
Good morning. This is Joe Castaway Coolis, and yes, I'm still around. Not too around, but I'm around. You're listening to Inside the Great Outdoors on a rainy Sunday morning here in Cleveland, Ohio.
And this is Dr. Norm, and the temperature is fluctuating out there.
Yeah.
31 to 34 degrees.
Right.
It's slippery in many areas. Watch getting in and out of your car.
Right. And on the freeway,
that's a bad area. You can slip very easily, and that's the way a lot of people actually get hurt.
Yeah, it's from falling. Yeah.
Right.
It'd be easy for your feet to go from out and boom. You're down.
Yeah.
And so the roads are, I watched speed. I was on the low side. Some guys are flying by, boy, but if they hit a slick spot.
That's right. Why should today be any different?
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
This is
the
Carl,
ramps,
Big Daddy.
some of the ramps are slippery. Excuse me, Carl.
Yeah,
That's okay. They just leave me behind as usual. Carl, Big Daddy Bechtel in the hizzy.
we got
with the
John,
boys.
Our engineer is
And,
laughing.
I think you get two old guys together and they just go off in their own little.
Well, John kind of
And one
keeps
young
us
guy.
instead, you know.
Yeah.
I think Johnny needs to put more salt out front.
When they put salt out there, boy, they put it, man.
Well,
Telling
somebody fell on those steps one year. I think
Oh, yeah.
you remember.
Yeah.
Well, who was that fell on the steps? I forget.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
But now they salt the heck out of them.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And people in other parts of the country are listening to this and thinking, what are they talking about?
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
There are
Where
people
they
in
don't-
this part of the country saying the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's definitely transition time out there.
Yeah.
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 It's going to be warm this week. Then next week it's going to be cold again. And it's up and down.
And I
It's
did
not gonna be
see
that
two
warm.
odd ODOT trucks on
I
the
did
road.
too, yep.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
They did.
So
Lights
they're
are
out,
flashing,
you know.
so they're there. Cause they warned us last night to be careful in the morning because when this first moves in, it's going to be it could be cold enough. As it gets warmer, it'll be better. Just rain later. But yeah, it's and you're going to like this, Carl. I been working all week on trying to redo my old television shows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to take them off a 3/4 tape. I got 3 different decks that I'm fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But I am pretty convinced it's not the deck, because I could play with the old skew and another adjustment. It's the tapes.
It might be the heads on the deck. That need
I did the
cleaning.
cleaner on them.
Okay.
Is there a
It
chance?
could be the tape, yeah.
How would I
They get
know?
oxidized.
How would I? Is that
There's lots
magnetic?
of- yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll see all the tracking issues and breakup
Yes.
and stuff like that.
And what does that mean?
It means either the heads are gone or the tape is bad. So
Okay, because I have a newer deck,
Mhm.
and it's playing others well. I put a show on,
yeah.
and it was something I already had copied, so it didn't matter. Then I thought, oh boy, it's just a mess. So I'm playing it. Then it got to the next show, and the next show is perfect. So
I wouldn't go that far.
it.
I mean, oh yeah, the
video.
The quality of
But
the
you'll
tape.
like one. There's one fishing show we did where the guy is an identical clone to you as far as we're going, and he says he ain't gonna get this one because I was grabbing the rods.
Mhm.
So I thought you get a. But I also have
See,
one.
You see, people think I'm telling a fib about that, but it's true.
Well, that was a long time ago.
I know it's ingrained in your being.
Oh, okay.
And it crosses species lines.
Oh,
right.
okay. So, but
Yeah.
I have one on shooting docks
Mhm.
for crappie down south,
Cool.
and
What do you mean shooting ducks?
I shoot them, boy. And
not-
I was
It's not
pretty
duck
good.
season, is it?
Huh? I was pretty good, holding
Duck
it.
season.
You
Wabbit
bend the
season.
rod, and just let
Yeah.
lure it. I was watching. I was,
It takes practice, but you can
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can shoot them way up
boy,
under there.
what you do is you hold the rod, and it's got to be a pretty light rod.
Yeah, pretty limber.
Is limber the
Yeah,
right
yeah.
term? Okay. And you grab the lure, but you make sure you're not
Ping.
holding the hook.
Right.
And you bend it like a bow and arrow,
Right.
and you aim it and let go, and boom, it flips out and flips under the dock. So
Right.
people know what we're talking about. That's why I'm
Mhm.
saying it. But
It's because a lot of times, especially in the summertime, fish get up under the
Yeah.
docks because there's shade.
shade.
And a lot of times people put brush piles around their docks, and the fish get up under there.
Oh, okay.
And they feel safe and protected. And,
Yeah.
So I know a lot of folks do that at like Portage Lakes and
Oh, yeah?
Lake Milton and Mosquito. Yeah, they shoot the dock.
Oh, yeah. Up
Oh
by the
no, I
island.
mean
the boat
no.
house.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
that, but I mean a lot of
shoot.
people put brush under
Oh
there.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Some people will make their own, and some people will throw their Christmas trees.
Yeah.
I know the state puts out Christmas
Yeah.
trees, and
Yeah.
sometimes they build. They're called porcupine cribs.
Yeah, out of rubber hose or
Mhm.
some kind
or
of
concrete and PVC,
yeah.
and sometimes they'll use cinder blocks
Yeah.
and pallets
Yeah.
and like bolt them together or
Yeah.
whatever, and then they'll sink
I
those.
remember I sunk some pallets.
Fish attractors,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
call them.
Fish
I-
attractors.
I remember when I first built my pond, I put some pallets,
Mhm.
and I also would take, I think it was like 2x8s, and strung them together in a chain, like
Yeah.
say like a foot and a half. But that was mainly to get minnows to lay eggs,
Mhm.
spawn underneath.
That's
this-
what they do. It attracts.
Yeah.
Well, they'll grow algae, and then the minnows and stuff come in to eat that, and then they'll
Right,
lay
okay,
eggs, and then
yeah.
Um,
the bigger fish
Yeah.
come.
Come in
Yeah.
and eat
Yeah.
eat the minnows and the
Yep.
eggs and
But
everything
so
else. Yeah.
I've been working on, but I had some shows. Boy, I had a show where I had 3WE. We had a tournament,
Mhm.
and there was one guy, the salesman there was a real comedian. It was a really funny show. And I do have the original footage, which I have to go through. I took one and just see if I could save that.
Mhm.
And those actually were okay, some. But there are some shows. I had one for Towson Bay up in Northwest Territories for big pike, but little walleyes. And the shows didn't, the master wouldn't play, but then I found a copy that would send to the station, and I was able to save that one. So I worked. I don't know. I must have saved like 25 shows, and I learned that I made the mistake of I posted 12 of them on YouTube. I should have waited and planned and put up one. I can schedule every Friday, because I guess the other trick is when you do this, it's got to be consistent in looks and consistent in the day you do it.
Mhm.
And so, but I have enough that I could schedule the whole year and have it all set up and done and have to worry about it. And then I could be working on these shorts, which is a big project. But the
I
software.
like shorts.
Do you? Yeah, I
I
know
wear
you wear
'em
them
all
all
the
the time.
time.
But this one
The-
program that Rick was so nice and helpful
Mhm.
from Cascray.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Very, very.
Really a nice guy.
And so,
Speaking of nice,
yes.
now for all our listeners out there, I want to make an announcement.
Oh, okay.
Big
We
announcement.
need a drum
All right.
roll.
Okay, not really.
Not sure.
Yeah, there you go. What the
Okay.
heck was that? That
That
sounded
was
like
a drum roll.
Sound like
sounded like one of your drones
like
got
a
caught
fat
in a tree.
rattlesnake.
That's right.
Well, better than nothing.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay.
What's it now?
Now, today the Browns, they're hosting the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
And from what I understand, there's a pretty good possibility that Taylor Swift is coming to town.
Yeah.
So I would like to invite her to call the show
I did already.
and share her fishing stories, because she grew up in Mississippi, and we know that, a lot of folks in Mississippi fish and
You
hunt.
think she's a
and
fisherman?
I think she
I
might
think
be.
she is.
And I think if she called in, it would open up our show to a whole new audience of younger anglers, and people would really enjoy hearing her fishing stories.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet.
So this is an open invitation to Taylor Swift to call Inside the Great Outdoors, and not
Right.
not that I'm tired of listening to Jim, but no, I'm just kidding.
If
I'm
I
never
wasn't
tired of
married
Jim.
to the nicest gal in the world, and if I were 10 years younger, I'd make a play at Taylor.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's her boyfriend might have something to say about
Yeah,
that.
not only that, I don't think
Well,
you
if
got
I
it.
were only 10 years younger.
If you
That's true.
also had a bucket load of money, too, because
Well, he does.
her boy.
He's a
Oh.
and she
Oh.
loves animals. He's a veterinarian.
Okay.
I think
Right.
Doc would have a shot.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a good sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well, going
got
along
something.
with this, because as Rick is telling me about these shorts,
Mm-hmm.
he had.
Taylor Swift puts shorts on all the time.
And I have shorts.
Okay, let me finish. So,
And I tell you, if I lose another 10 pounds, I'm going to put a calendar out
there
there.
you go. Oh, boy. Oh, what a calendar.
Right.
Better
I'm
hurry
telling
up.
you, we should do that. We should do the Men of Inside the Great Outdoors.
There we go.
Our
Carl and
beefcake.
me.
Yeah.
Beefcake calendar.
Okay, so listen.
We'll have Joe in a chef's hat and an apron, and that's it.
I got it. It's ruined. I got the chef's hat.
It's runt.
I might bring it next week.
And
The
smoke in the background.
yeah. So I guess that what this younger crowd, since you
Yeah,
brought
yeah,
that
yeah.
up, that's what these shorts are all about.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess so that would be the way to get to these younger. So I guess the new thing is people sit on their phone and for hours just keep flipping through these shorts because they're only a minute or less.
Mhm.
And so, because I did the one short, I'm learning it, so I got a lot to learn. But I did one and put it up on Alaska salmon, and it
you
was
got a lot of hits.
603 in a day. Now
Very-
it's slowed down, but still, I have to learn. But the other thing I have to learn, I have to work on making a different thumbnail.
Yeah, you're going viral, man.
Yeah. So what I need to do is I'm going to take a picture from the show holding a fish, for instance. Then I'm going to make a
Who caught it?
doesn't matter. Then I'm going to make a transparent logo
Mhm.
and superimpose that over the top on Facebook, on Photoshop, and have that as a thumbnail.
Mhm.
And so I'm learning this, and then I'm learning this AI stuff for writing stuff, which is unbelievable, which Rick got me hooked on learning. And so I asked him, I got so much to learn. He spent a lot of time with me on the phone, but he's busy, and I hate to bother him. And I said, can I get because I want to watch him do it, but I want to do it. So if I have my computer there. So I says, can I bring my computer and a hard drive with some video on it and bring it down there and have you spend some time? Because he said it is slow, but he's still busy. I mean, and he says, absolutely. So that was so nice. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to take my buddy Chris,
Good luck, Rick. That's all I'm saying.
well, I'm going to take my buddy Chris with me because two people listening, you'll
They'll bounce
miss
stuff off of each other. And,
Yes.
It's
So I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn it. But it's so exciting, this AI for writing. I want to use it for the description in like writing for the shorts, which explains it. And I'm just
give them a time limit, because you can say, write an intro or whatever.
Oh yes,
to this
yes, yeah, because it'll write too long. But so I'm learning this program and I bought it that writes it takes the video and breaks it into like 7 or 8 segments.
Yeah.
And you can pick them and use multiple ones. So that was a good investment.
Quick medical minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wound care this week will never was never this. It'll never be the same after this past week.
Why?
Because Tim Wilcox is going to the same wound doctor as me, and we cross paths in the office. So,
What happened to him?
Well, he's got wound issues too with his feet and
He
stuff.
does.
Yeah, he's got a wound on his heel. He's diabetic.
Oh,
too.
yeah, you were talking about.
That's
I
gotta
walked
be
in.
bad. How do you walk?
Well, he's got a cart.
Man, but I'm saying if you
Yeah,
got it
he's-
on your heel.
Yeah, he's got a.
Oh, my.
But I almost stole his cart and hid it. he's listening. He said I was going to take his keys. I was going to move his cart.
Yeah.
I told the nurse not to put any lidocaine on his wound.
Yeah.
I cleaned it. And all sorts of stuff.
Oh, my.
It was fun. No, we go on the same day, and then we went out to breakfast afterwards.
Oh, that was
it was
nice.
it was a good day. It was definitely a good day, full of inappropriate comments, and
Yeah. Oh,
we
cool.
have we're going to get a perch counter and count our inappropriate comments when we get together. He said the counter's rolling, so already at 7 a.m.
Well, we'll take a short break. We got Jim on the line. And,
I thought it was Taylor. Darn. Taylor Swift.
All
call in.
right. We'll take a short break and we'll be back.
Beats. My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my God, but I'm just gonna shake into the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby? We can shake, shake, shake. Yeah. 'Cause the players gonna play, 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 play. And the haters gonna hate, 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 hate. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it up, shake it up. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming
Welcome back. Listen to Inside the Great Outdoors. And we got a little surprise coming here first. Let's get to Jim. Good morning, Jim.
Doctor,
How's it going?
Hey,
good. Couple of things here. Last night on the Caravan to Midnight program, I don't know if any of you guys listen to that, but I do. They had, on the third hour, they had a guest on talking about geoengineering, geoengineering.org. It's the chemtrails they're spraying. And they're very dangerous to us and to the animals and to the insects. The insect population is down 70%. You just had stories about the monarch butterflies disappearing. This is the great outdoors, and we are outdoors, and they are destroying our outdoors, and we need to find out who it is and why they're doing it. That's changing the pH of the soil to alkaline. So anyway, it's the third hour of last night's program, Caravan to Midnight. If you podcast it, maybe you can find and get a guy on to talk about it and find out what we can do about it. Okay, and it's very, very depressing and very. And this isn't even the food. It's affecting our food too, but it's not affecting our food like the GMOs. Okay, where they spray Roundup right over the top of the crop and it gets in there. Okay, and then there's another thing. The guy that wrote that song, "Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer."
Yeah.
I met that guy. At a banjo camp out in Niwot, Colorado. It's just north of Denver.
Yeah.
And,
Boulder?
Huh?
Boulder, Colorado?
No, it's
Oh.
up Niwot. It's just north and a little north and east of the capital there.
Oh.
It's Denver.
Yeah.
Denver. It's just a small little town.
Yeah.
We went up there for banjo camp. But then these banjo players, like Larkin, you remember that cartoon strip by Larkin?
Mm-hmm.
He always picked on the fishermen and the hunters. And it was hysterical, some of his cartoons. He was an established, an accomplished banjo player.
Yeah.
He could hold his own. I can't remember his first name, Larkin.
Huh. Yeah.
I know you've seen him.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else? So that's all I got. If you can spread the word. We don't want to ruin our outdoors, and
Yeah.
and we're always seeing garbage out there when we pick garbage up. But there's these nanoparticles they're spraying us with. The smaller they are, the more deadly they are.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned that you saw deer antlers all distorted.
Right.
Okay, and you thought maybe it was from the drought. It's making people sick.
Yeah.
Really, it really is. So I would like you to get a somebody on that knows about this.
Well, you got to
and
get
talk
somebody
about it
knows
for a little bit,
knows what they're
bit.
talking about. So
Huh?
we got to get somebody who knows what they're talking about, not just.
Yes. Well,
know,
I've been studying this for a long time, but I'm not. I'm a very poor communication specialist. Okay. It's not my
Okay.
business. So, anyways, that's all I got. You guys have a good day.
You too. Take care, Jim.
We'll see you, Jim.
Yep.
See you,
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah. Yeah. The couple things that oh shoot, my mind, see, it's going blank. I had a pen. Carl needs a pen. He's working on some commercial for me. But I talked to a gentleman that is a really good deer hunter, and they have a farm down in southern Ohio. And so I can trust what he says because he studies the deer. And so and the reason I'm bringing it up is because talking about the drought. So he shot a really nice deer this year, 8 years old. That's like unheard of. If you get a deer that's 5 years old, that's pretty good. But he knows how to age deer. He says the teeth were worn down to the gums. But he can, through pictures, because they have cameras out and the whole thing. The deer last year was, I would say, like 180 to 190. Okay, really big.
Big.
So he shoots it this year. It's still big and impressive, but the interesting thing that he said, the score went down by 20 or 30 points, mainly because the diameter of the rack shrunk,
Mm-hmm.
relating to the drought, dehydration. So even though it still had the massiveness
Right.
and everything, he says the bases were unbelievably, because the cameras they got, they're feeding the deer all year, and they're kind of, they left it go because they wanted to, plus timing and stuff. But really, really nice deer. But he said what was so noticeable is how the antler diameter mass shrunk because of the because of the drought. But that was a very interesting thing. So,
But
maybe-
they really got hit hard. Southeast Ohio, of
Yeah.
all portions of the state,
yeah,
they got hit the
Yeah.
hardest.
that's where his farm was that he
Right.
hunts. And Carl, maybe you would know. I see that Blaster is a big sponsor of the walleye tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't they be the ideal sponsor for the show?
I don't know.
I mean, we have to see who got
I
them.
think somebody knows them.
Yeah.
But they're all over Cleveland. So.
Well, maybe keep your ears open. Who might know something?
Yeah.
But
I always said if there are, a couple of businesses or different tackle shops that want to partner and share the cost of ads, it's the way to do it, folks.
because I
Stretch
think
your
what
dollars, because your dollars,
Right.
you don't have it like you used to, but
no.
we can work with you.
Yeah, because it's people think that all these commercials, a lot of the commercials are the
Or
stations.
the stations
Yeah,
commercials.
so it's not helping us anything. So it's a rough go, but it
Thank you, people like Dion's.
Dion's
Yeah.
Northfield Fireplace.
And I saw Aaron this week.
Oh yeah.
I did.
Oh, so what I did is I got 42 dozen. I
Okay.
usually take 28, and so because you were there on what day?
I
Wednesday
forget.
or something?
Tuesday
And-
or Wednesday?
yeah.
Wednesday I went.
Okay, so on Sunday you took 28 dozen.
Yeah. Hmm.
On Wednesday they had 7 dozen. Wow, that was for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday till you get there.
Yeah.
So I know they're sold out. So because everybody's doing this baking.
Well, yeah. During the holidays,
That
they
time
use
of
a lot
year.
of eggs.
Yes.
And everybody likes those eggs. They're
But-
delicious eggs, and they're big.
Mm-hmm.
Some
know-
of them don't even fit in the carton.
I have such
and you
a
know
hard.
the price of eggs just
Yes.
skyrocketed this week.
Right, I couldn't believe what Aldi's are charging for eggs,
Yeah.
more than Anyway, but I have a hard time getting some of the eggs for the carton to close.
I know. I with the eggs you give Carl and me,
Yeah.
they just fit in the carton,
Yes.
and they really don't fit. You know?
No, but I got the biggest cartons I can find. But it's amazing. So, but I give them treats. I give them some corn. I give them some rolled oats. I give them, and I give them some bakery and some bread and stuff and a variety. And I see
chem-
that.
Trails.
I give them bread.
Yeah,
You got all my
yeah,
old bread.
yeah,
and
and-
chemtrails.
and
Chem-
chemtrails,
That
right?
chemtrails really helps
Oh,
them
they
out.
do.
Oh,
Oh,
they
they
love
do.
that.
Yeah,
those planes fly right over your house.
Oh, geez, yeah, they're.
We get some of the you get some of those UFOs from New Jersey. They fly over
Yeah,
your
the drones.
house too.
The
yeah.
drone. The guy from the
Floating
government.
drones.
Guy from the government says, "Oh, there's nothing unusual. What's going on? What's not unusual? 50 drones coming and flying. They gotta get.
They have drone shows.
I know, and those are thousands.
Mm-hmm. Hundreds
see,
of them. It's cool.
You see, how do they, man?
Well, there are people out there that own drones and they fly them, and
No, but I mean
They-
that the computer can
It's-
do an art does a picture with drones. It's amazing. But but with this,
we drone a lot here.
yeah, we drone a lot.
We
Drone
drone
on
on
and
and on.
Right, yeah. Oh well. Well, we got to take a break. You're listening to Inside the Great Outdoors, and we'll be back in 2.
Whether you're a novice or a well-seasoned angler, if you want that extra edge in catching more fish, you want one of the many species of Kodiak scent. Made from real bait fish, Kodiak fishing scents are made from pure freeze-dried bait. Freeze-drying enhances the scent considerably, making it the most potent fishing scent available to the fishermen today. It comes in many flavors, including shad, crayfish, salmon egg, and the most popular, minnow. Add the paste to your lures, it really sticks. And when a fish hits, it doesn't let go. And if you use tube jigs, try the tube injector. This handy syringe is made especially to be inserted into a tube jig. Kodiak fishing scents are now available online at castaway.com. That's castaway with a K.com. If you want to catch fish, you want Kodiak from Coulis.
Thanks for listening to the Inside the Great Outdoors podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share, shoot us an email at jcoulis@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. We'll share your comments with our audience on the following week's show. Thanks again for listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Welcome back. Listening to Inside the Great Outdoors, and because tomorrow is a special day in my life,
Joe?
my what boogie shoes.
Boogie shoes.
So we're going to do a little live thing here, so
Let me
people
get there.
can get there.
Going live action on the Inside the Great Outdoors page here in a second.
We got to do that more often and stuff.
Camera.
But I'm learning all of this
feeling.
stuff with AI writing descriptions from my
Live
videos,
video.
and YouTube.
Oh,
and
boy.
Hey, Oh, you
Instagram.
don't want to see me.
I don't want to see you.
Oh,
We want to see Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Go. Hang on. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay, so I got this card.
Mm-hmm.
Castaway Joe. Here we go. We even got music to go along.
Yep.
And it's You're So Old. Oh, boy.
Did you see the chicken on the front?
Yeah,
in front of the microphone.
See the chicken?
Yep.
You're so old. Okay. And then we open it up. You remember, I don't know, how can I do this? You remember when rainbows only came in black and white? Your social security number is number 1. You remember when the Dead Sea was only 6. Getting lucky means you found your car in the parking lot. Your candles cost more than the cake. You took your driving test on a dinosaur. And then it's even your birthday still needs ironing.
There you go.
Happy birthday, Norm.
Even your birthday suit still needs ironing.
Birthday suit. Sorry about that. Oh,
There you
boy,
go.
look at that. See? How about that for a birthday card? Oh,
Anything
and,
with the chicken.
Okay, and what do we got over on the other side there?
Oh, we got to light it up.
Oh, we're going to light up. We're going to light it up. Oh, 81.
Right. They don't make an 81 candle.
No?
No, there's not enough wax. We got to do 8 number 1.
Where's the one? Oh. Do I got to come over there? I
Yeah.
don't-
Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Here he comes.
There it comes. Oh,
Now remember, don't drool on the cake.
So do I just blow it out or do you sing first?
Sing.
We got music. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joey. Happy birthday to you.
There it is.
Go. 1, 2. Look at that.
Holy
Wow.
cow. Blew, he
Hey,
actually blew
Breathe,
it
Joe.
out.
Breathe.
Oh,
Ooh, is that nice? Look at that.
That's one breath
Wow.
closer.
Yeah, and that's pretty.
that's pretty.
Oh, man, that's
Look at that. It's even Christmas colors.
Yeah.
Wow. How about that?
Whoa.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Wait till you get the bill for it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, Joe,
Oh,
and a Christmas present.
oh my.
Just for you.
What the heck is that?
That you have a green thumb. Norm
Is that
got
cheetah thing?
a special.
Will that grow?
Yeah.
Really?
It's
yeah,
an air
that's
plant.
An air plant.
A what?
Little walrus. The
Wow.
your Eskimo. No, I shouldn't say Eskimo. Inuit.
There you go.
That's what they're trying me that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Ooh, I know it'll grow because I got plants. I got like 68. Man,
You don't even have to water it.
you don't?
No.
I give it a drop every month or so.
Really?
Yeah, it's an air plant.
Air plant.
Mhm.
Right.
What's that
Those
mean?
they grow on the branches of trees,
Oh,
like
yeah,
in Florida
yeah.
stuff. You know.
Wow. And
Mhm.
Laura, how the heck did you ever find that?
Oh, it's difficult. Very, very
Mhm.
I
difficult.
bet.
He hunted high and low.
Yes,
Whoa.
I had to go down to Florida to
Look at
find
that
it.
boy.
He's got his
Huh. I never seen one
there's
like that.
there's your walrus.
Yeah.
Little walrus.
It'll always remind you of Little
yes.
Walrus.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And you two guys. Yeah. You know,
And,
Yep.
and it's actually autographed
I
on,
have
the,
a
on the
present for
bottom,
you,
too,
but
if
I
you look
forgot
at
it.
it really carefully.
I don't know how much you could hear my voice for all that. Because
Little
I was-
walrus. There it
wasn't-
is.
Yeah. And explain Little Walrus so people know
It's
what the
Joe's
heck.
girlfriend in Alaska. It's met on a rendezvous many
Many
years ago.
moons ago.
That's right.
That's when they were still called Eskimos.
Out on the ice.
Yes. You know what
She
Eskimo
was,
means?
No.
It means fish eater.
Does it?
Yeah, really,
Really?
really.
Oh, see, we
was,
learned
But
Uh,
I don't
everything.
think they like to be called Eskimos
She was
anymore.
Nanook.
I don't know. Who knows? you know?
Nanook of the North's grandmother. That's who.
That's
yeah,
who it is.
That's who Joe met.
The you getting any likes on your?
Oh, all over the place.
Are they?
Oh yeah, Mark Mazzarella, Mark Walton, Michael Bray, all sorts of people. Brian Rimbowski.
Wow.
So
See, I
10
never
people watching.
really.
Yep. So
See, I
there you
never
go.
use that Facebook Live, which I've got to learn because I know Rick does that a lot from Cascade,
Mm-hmm.
and so I have to learn that. We got to do some fishing this spring, Carl, and do that some live stuff too.
Oh, we can go.
Yeah, I'm really, that was very nice of you.
ready.
This is very good. Thank you guys. That was nice.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Thank you. Yeah, 81 tomorrow. Whoo-wee. But I don't feel no 81, you know. I'm getting around, and that's the big thing because you see
You
some.
don't look any older than 80.
No. No, but I do hear that a lot from people when I tell them how old, they don't believe it. They, you know.
We believe it.
You're young at heart.
Well, it's exactly right. You know, what I have
You're
learned.
only as old as you feel, right?
Right. And here's what I have learned, that how to deal with it. Because as you're getting older, you know there's more behind you than ahead of you. And to realize, okay, take every day as it comes, be appreciative of every day. And if you live one more day or 10 more years, it's just do, you know.
It's still a
hard.
blessing.
Yeah, it's hard to put into words, but being able to deal with it, and don't be afraid of it, and you know, and I pray every day about health because that's the most important thing. And I think people don't. I didn't when you're younger. Oh, I'll
You
live
don't
forever.
care.
You don't care. What's
Take
the
it
big
for
deal?
granted.
But
Yeah,
we're
take
all
it-
sailing on dark waters. We just got to avoid the deep ends, you
Yep.
know?
and be careful as much as you can, because you're going to be forgetful is the word. But I am blessed that I could do these stories every week, and they're man, they just come back to me. I'm working on saving all these old television shows, which are 40, 30, and 40 years old. That's how long ago. And a lot of people, as I'm putting these up, people are saying it's interesting. They like the show because they were children when they were playing.
Yeah, they
Watched them, and now but then there's a whole nother group that is starting to see them and realizes that they can enjoy them.
Yeah.
And as I'm recording those and I'm listening to them, I know why the women used to like their kids to watch them instead of the cartoons. On every fish I would catch, intuitively, I would be excited. And that excitement is what kids would like. You know, it's good. And it wasn't forced. It happened, but fish after fish after fish. So I was lucky that I had I don't even know what the word I want to use to explain that, but it came naturally, and it was an important part.
Yeah, it's just you just have an excitement and outgoing
excitement, yes.
Yeah.
And that was good for listeners because it comes across. And so now, but working on all these things for on these videos and stuff, and seeing it's a big project, but it's gratifying to be able to do it. And like I was talking to Rick, people do these podcasts of the videos and stuff, but they got to go shoot it and do it. I got it. All I got to do is work on it. And the other thing, now I realize there's not too many people living that have done those things because you can do them now. And so that's the big blessing. So now taking all of that and bringing it to the listeners and the viewers is pretty cool. So, but thank you very much, guys. That was
Yep.
that was
Happy
very
birthday,
nice.
Joe.
Thank you. Okay, and we'll go to the phone lines. How's Joan doing?
Oh, Joe, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you, and thank you for the many years, all of you, of the enjoyment I've received. from your
That's so
program.
nice of you to say.
And, Joe, guys like you, because I'll call it assist seniors every day.
Yeah.
And guys like you live forever because, first of all, you've never taken any wooden nickels. So
There you
that-
go. There you go.
but because you keep doing new. Look, I'm listening to you talking about. I got to learn how to do these podcasts, and I got to work. Most people put the footstool up and lean back and get a drink, and they don't. You keep using your mind. You keep learning new things.
Oh, I'm studying every day, thanks to the computer, to how to do these things. Because, it's now I see I got to do another thing. I got to design a logo for Kodiak.com, Castaway.com, because I'm going to start giving out stickers when people buy anything. And I got wooden nickels, and I do include a wooden nickel in every book. And I autograph them, too. Everyone, make sure they get autographed.
81 because of that. Because
I guess
all the good stuff you've been doing your whole life is what's making you live this long. And you're an inspiration, and I wish you a very happy birthday. Good
wow,
day.
that is so nice. That was very nice of you to do, to say that.
Bye.
Thank you. Take care. Oh, that was it. Yeah, that was very nice of her.
Thanks, Joan.
Boy.
Yeah, Joe's something else. Not that we really like him. He's just something else.
Well,
I got to throw these comments out.
Oh, yeah.
There,
yeah.
I'm
and
only
I'll tell
joking.
you, oh, yeah. And it all comes back to your upbringing.
Sure.
Plain and simple. And
well, and that's being the baby of the family.
Yeah.
And having older brothers and sisters that used to pick on me all the time.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn. So I'm just getting it all out of my system.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So.
But my mother almost made 100.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if I could make it just into my 90s, but to be active, not to be 90 and sitting in a nursing
We're
home.
going to have to get a bigger fire extinguisher if he gets to 90.
90 candles? Ooh, wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be awesome.
Wow, this is good cake. Thank you very much, Dot.
Looks delicious.
It is. We'll take a short break and be back. Welcome back. Listening to Inside the Great Outdoors. And
boy, Johnny's on the spot with the music today.
Yes.
He's playing birthday stuff. He's playing I Am the Walrus. It's awesome. Good job, man.
Yeah, thank you. That takes some work. Yeah. That's pretty cool. We were talking off the air about the book. You can order the book, and we got some ads, but at castaway.com with a K, but I get it out the same day at the latest, the next morning, and everyone is autographed, and everyone has don't take any wooden nickel, so it has the wooden nickel on there, and they're autographed, and I get them out right away, so they're a good present. It's a good present for people listening to the show, for other people, or for yourself. So, but
good
I'll
Christmas
get it out.
Gift.
Yes. So that's I've been working on that, and I've been getting the orders out.
Lots of Christmas gift ideas for the outdoorsman.
Yes. One good thing would be, I think we talked about it, a gift card from Dion's and Northfield Fireplace. I guess what you could do as a gift from them would be to either go there and get some grilling stuff, because they got all kind of grilling things.
Oh yeah.
But the other thing, I bet what you could do for people that have fireplaces, you could get them if you go there and
a gift certificate for like a chimney cleaning. Something.
Exactly. And
or fireplace cleaning, or
right, yeah. So that would be a thing.
I know they sell gift packs of grilling stuff with the wood chips or smokers and things
Oh,
like
Yeah,
that.
they have
People-
all kinds of
They have everything
accessories,
there.
all
The
kinds of
accessory, right,
neat
yes.
stuff,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, you would think it's a fireplace shop.
They have
it's
really,
fireplaces.
really good stuff.
But they have all
And
those
you know,
little...
Dion's has all kinds of meats, and they have like a roast beef pack
Yep.
that has the potatoes and carrots
Everything's
and
in it.
everything in a package, and you just throw it in your
Crock pot, you're
yeah,
good to go.
Yeah, throw it in your
Wow.
Yeah, they have
anything
it's
you know, roaster or
pre-put together. They do that
Yeah.
around
St.
Patrick's Day
right?
with corned beef
Corned
too.
beef and
it's all in,
cabbage and-
it's all in one
Right.
pack. You just
Yeah.
throw it in, and there you go.
Wow.
Throw it
Yeah,
in your
it's a-
slow cooker, and away
Yeah.
you go.
And I'm
They have
sure...
all sorts of stuff like that. They
Yeah,
have, they
really
have stuff.
neat
They have
stuff.
stuffed peppers and stuffed
Oh.
pork chops, and
Yeah.
they also
didn't-
sell pierogi.
Yep.
They have all different
Yeah.
kinds of pierogi,
Yeah.
and they're so good.
Well, we got a bunch of eggs going there.
Horseradish.
In fact, you need to
Get your
mention to 'em-
horseradish.
Yeah, Doc, that if they do run out, I could always run some out later in the week, so I could get them some more eggs if they need. And outdoor supply, Great Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's another place to go out there and get some gifts for the. You don't have to be.
Oh yeah, a gift certificate to Great Lakes.
Yeah. And,
Any of the
they
local
have
stores,
everything
you know?
there. They the firearms, the bows, clothing, fishing, everything, camping,
yeah.
kayaking.
Who else are we not?
Mogador Bait and Tackle,
Mogador,
same
yeah.
thing. They have gift certificates.
Do they?
You can get a gift certificate for marine repair, either a boat winterization, which is a little bit late now, but
Yeah.
even spring, if you need a tune-up or something, you can get somebody a gift certificate to go towards that.
Yeah.
And there's all sorts of tackle out there.
Does
They
Cascade
do
have?
they do rod and reel repair, lantern repair, Coleman stove repair,
Yeah.
all of that stuff. And they have propane there. So if you need your propane tanks
Oh.
filled, you can buy a gift certificate
Yeah.
gift certificate for that.
And here's an important thing about propane. If you go to Lowe's and you exchange, you're probably giving them stuff that's in your tank.
Sure.
You're wasting it, and because they just charge you X amount. If you take it somewhere to get it filled, they charge you for what they put in. And you cannot test. I just learned this.
Yeah.
You cannot open a valve on your propane tank and get anything to come out. If you do, you think, oh, it's empty. Well, it happened to me this year. I'm getting my propane tank ready to take out to the blind, and I open the tank and it's empty. I thought, wow, I just had them filled. And I went to another one, opened it up. It's empty because
There's a
nothing
valve
comes
on
out. There's a safety thing in there.
Right.
So the only way to know if you have something attached.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take that tank that you think is empty and take it to the big box store and tell them to exchange it, you're giving them stuff that who knows how much, unless you would weigh it.
Right.
It's the only way to tell.
And that's what they do. I think at Mogador, it's either 5 and your 6th one's free or 4 and your 5th one's free
Oh,
Yeah.
to fill up your tanks.
yeah.
So, and they give you a card and they punch your card and everything. So it's
Oh,
people always are going there and getting their tanks filled. So,
There's
yeah.
a lot of other good things, you could get your friends for gifts. A subscription to the Ohio Outdoor
There you go.
News. That's
Yeah.
a good gift.
Yeah.
Or a subscription. One of my favorite magazines is the Florida Sportsman. That's a really good magazine. Even if you don't go to Florida, it's a good
it's
magazine.
interesting. There's interesting reads in there.
It really is. A can of what's called Real Magic is really good.
Mhm.
REAL Magic. It's about $8 or $10 a
And what's
can.
it for?
It's for everything. It's for your fishing reel.
spray
It's
it
for
on
your
your reels.
fishing line.
Yep.
You can use it on
It's a-
electrical connections, like your electronics
trailer.
to your trailer.
Yep.
It's just really good stuff.
What is that again?
Very versatile.
Real
Magic.
REAL.
It's REEL.
REAL.
REEL.
REAL.
Make up.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Well,
E.
A.
I think it's E.
Look it up.
I will look it up.
Look
Okay,
it up.
I think
Look
it's
it up.
REEL.
What else we got in there?
I think
Doc?
it's REAL. But,
Okay.
How about an ugly stick? You can't go wrong with the Shakespeare ugly stick if you're a new fisherman. How about a 6'6" ugly stick? Maybe medium action. What do you think?
Okay, who's the winner?
Norm's the winner.
See, he was right. Don't mess with the dock.
It's made by Blakemore Company.
Yeah.
It also makes the Roadrunner underspins.
Yeah.
Roadrunner jigs.
Right.
Real Magic, REAL MAGIC. I thought it was real.
I would have thought it was MAJ. It's
Nope.
Oh.
That's because you can't spell, Joe.
Well, you can't spell either because
Yeah, I
you
can.
said it was real.
No,
REE.
I'm telling you, it used to be real.
Oh,
Magic.
Well, it's real.
Used to be.
REAL. How about a good pair?
But see,
I'm
amongst
sorry,
others
Carl.
here, I can admit when I'm wrong, other than other people.
Well, I had to push it, though.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong
I was
once.
wrong.
Were you once? When?
Yeah, when I started this show.
Oh, gee.
How about a good pair of game shears? For cutting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I tell you, they're a lot better than trying to chop something with a knife.
Yeah.
Get a good pair of like Fiskars or Gerber makes good game shears.
Yep. And they can be used on chicken.
They can be used on chickens. They
Pork
can
chops.
fingers,
Ribs.
whatever.
Turkey?
Mm-hmm.
Turkeys,
Gobble,
you
gobble.
name it. So those are kind of some of our suggestions here as things you can buy somebody if they don't have them
Rechargeable
already.
hand warmers are a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A good flashlight, a good small flashlight.
so-
They make
Headlamp.
them nowadays that are really
A
good.
headlamp.
So I'm
a
doing a show,
flashlight.
okay?
Yeah.
One of the old shows.
Yeah.
And here, how to clean walleyes, okay?
Are you zippering them? Or do you have an old
no,
knife?
No,
Okay.
it's electric knife.
Uh-oh.
It's battery operated. But you had to take a cord and run it into your car to plug it into the battery.
To plug it into the
Right, to get-
cigarette lighter?
Yeah, so that's how those knives started. I forgot because I'm
They
doing
used
it.
to have in the old Rapala knives, I had one 20 years ago.
Yeah.
They would come with like different cords.
Yeah, for different.
You would have, you could
Yeah.
charge it, but it would also have a regular cord to charge it
okay.
and
Yeah.
a
Well,
cigarette lighter cord.
This one, you couldn't, it wasn't battery operated. Yeah, it operated by a battery from your car or something, but that's how it started. When I saw that, I thought,
Nice.
wow, talk about primitive.
That's
but
good.
that was a long time ago.
That
but-
sure beats, napping your own flint knife.
yeah, yeah.
Huh, back when you
by
first
far.
started.
You got it. Oh, but yeah, when I saw that, I thought, wow, isn't that something compared to today? Now they're chargeable battery and
Those lithium batteries, one charge will last you 2 or 3 years.
and a lithium light is a little square thing. It's not even a bulb. So, we've come a long way, people. But
Come a long way, baby.
so hopefully on these shows you'll get to watch them and you'll see how it used to be. So we'll take a short break and we'll be back.